What's up guys, Clarity here, and today we're going to be speaking about how to buy your perfect home in Altis Life and the things you need to get started. As always, if you liked the video and it helped you out, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave me a cheeky little comment in the section below, and because I like interacting with you boys. So let's get straight into it. The things you need are really simple, and that's just a lot of money and a nice housing license. Now you can get the housing license from DVLA, and last time I bought it, which is quite a while, it was 75k. Whether that's changed or not, I'm not too sure, but I don't believe it would have. So go ahead and buy your housing license, and once you have this, it's time to start searching for that perfect home. Now first things first, you need to decide to yourself what you want your home to be used for. Or you can use it to store valuable items like weapons, guns, or you can use it as a drug house to make money, because this can really change the location of the house you decide to buy. So let's just say you decide you want your house to store valuable items in. Well, I'd recommend going anywhere far away from everything, so either far up north, far down south, just somewhere that's really inconvenient for people to go. Now when you've decided on a brief area where you want your house to be in, just get in a nice little helicopter or something and go fly around the area. And when you see a nice little house which you like the look of, then just fly down and check if the door opens. If the door opens, then of course that means the house is not yet purchased and it's yours for the taking if you like the look of it. Now I'd recommend trying to find something a little bit hidden, maybe hidden in trees and stuff. I'm just going to land here for this example, and even though this is not very hidden, but yeah, just for an example to show you what it looks like. And when you enter the house, if it's unlocked, all you need to do is press Windows key and it'll allow you to buy the house. So as you can see here, I press Windows key and it gives me the option of whether I want to buy the house or not. So if you like the look of that house, then obviously go ahead and buy it. Now of course, a lot of different houses cost different prices due to the size and stuff. So to find out the price, just follow through on that menu that was just on screen. I'll display it on screen again now, and it should give you a little price. So as you can see here, this house costs 750,000. If you like the look of that, you like the location it's in, and you want this house, then of course buy it and purchase it, and then it's yours. So just for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to buy this house just to show you what the menus look like and what upgrades I'd recommend for a valuable house with all your valuable gear and weapons in. Now don't forget, once you bought your house, you can unlock and lock your doors with the letter U, the same as with vehicles. So when you leave your house, don't forget to lock it with the letter U. Okay, so as for the upgrades for a property which you're going to be storing your valuable stuff in, the only things I'd really recommend is doing these ones here, which is your property level. This will basically increase the amount of storage space within that property, and it will also make it harder for people to break in because the time they spend lockpicking will increase with each level. So for example, a property level 5 will take a lot longer to break in than a property level 1. The only other thing I'd recommend you get is a property alarm, so if someone is breaking into your house, it will notify you. I wouldn't bother with the spawn point because your house is more than likely going to be miles away from anything anyway. Then you're going to have to friggin' run like 13 clicks. So obviously don't buy a spawn point. Resupply point, that just refills your magazines, so that's pretty pointless, not worth the money. Now if you're planning to buy a drug house to try and make some money out of it, you're going to need to buy a house near the drug dealer. So pretty much in any of these surrounding towns which I'm showing you on the map here. And the special technique to earning money from a drug house is basically when the server's pretty dead and it's quiet, you're going to go and do loads of drug runs, and instead of selling your drugs, you're going to store them in your house and then obviously go to bed or go to sleep or whatever. And then in the morning or whenever you're next on and all your friends are on to protect you, you can then obviously spawn in Kavala, go to your drug house, well, get a helmet box out or something, go to your drug house and then just do runs from your house to the dealer until it's all sold. You're probably going to need to change drug houses every so often, but if you buy a nice decent sized drug house, then you'll probably only need to do like one weed run and you would have earned your money back plus profit, so it's worth it. Then let's just say you've stocked your house up to the max, you've sold all your drugs, you've done like one full house selling of drug, finanza, shit, whatever. Then when you come to sell your property, you'll also get money back from selling it, so that's something to keep in mind. Another thing I forgot to mention as well, with all your houses, you get a thing called rent, and you need to make sure you pay your rent, otherwise you lose your house and everything in it. So make sure you keep that up to date. It's not too expensive, but it's definitely worth doing, especially with the houses that you're going to keep valuable items in. It doesn't matter so much of drug houses because you'll probably be changing quite a lot, but when it comes to your proper houses, which you're going to be storing all your valuable shit in, definitely pay your rent, otherwise RIP. As for house upgrades for your drug houses, I wouldn't recommend getting any at all, just for the sheer fact that you're going to be changing drug houses often, because it doesn't take long for people to kind of cotton on where your house is, especially if it's being used for drugs. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I know this is a bit different to what I usually do, but a lot of people have been asking me about doing a house buying tutorial and what upgrades that I recommend and stuff like that, so decided to get it out there. Of course, and as always, if you have any questions, just pop it down in the comment section below and I'll get back to you and help you out. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.